Hey yarn friends, it's me and Phoebe here today, and today I wanted to show you what my items won at the fair, how they placed. So, Phoebe, can you get down a minute? And let's show. Okay, so this peanut butter and jelly friends was entered in novelty item, and they did get first place. So that was really fun. I liked that they got first place. So, and then this bag holder for like the Walmart grocery bags, Walmart bags or whatever. It was entered in knitted household and it got first place. And Elijah's helping me today between him and Phoebe. Okay, my bee doll was entered in handmade doll and she got first place. So I was really glad to see that. Okay, in the last video, I didn't show this one because I was thinking of entering something else. I can't even remember. Oh, I was going to enter a cat. But then when I got there and I saw the other things that were in that category, I decided to enter this Frankenstein. I had took him with me just in case. See, he has on black boots, and so he was entered in any other craft, and he got second place. So that was fun. And then my little table runner that I thought was truly too short to be a table runner, but it fit my table. It was entered in table runner and it got second place. The one that got first place, I know, had a lot of embroidery work done on it. It was material and it had a lot of embroidery work that was really beautiful, and I know it took a very long time to make. My teddy bear is a baby set, so I did the teddy bear, the hat, and some camo and hunter's orange boots. There's two boots here somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. The two boots and a hat and that. This was entered in baby set, as I said, and it got first place. So that was fun too. My decoupage head that I made like the night before I was going to the fair, it was entered in decoupage and it got first place. My stitch marker was entered in clay. See where you can see that, a little stitch marker. It got second place, and actually my cousin's daughter got first place on her clay sculpture, and my cousin's son got third place. So I didn't realize that I'd be in the same category with them. And then under knitted personal item, I entered this hat and it got second place. I just made this hat this summer, and for myself, I really like how it turned out. And then a lot of people remembered back during the flood, I took just a little bit of yarn with me, just a few colors that were just handy as we were packing some things up. And I had made this caterpillar, and it was entered in Child's Toy, and it did get first place. So I was happy about that. And then my nativity set, and I don't know that we're going to show it's a 7 set piece. Here, let's see. Here's Mary and Joseph. Phoebe's checking them out. Here's Mary and Joseph. And here's 3 wise men. And then here's an angel, and she does have a halo somewhere, but that's okay right now. We don't need it, Elijah. And then there's baby Jesus. Okay, so this was entered under table arrangements Christmas table arrangements, and it got first place. So that was nice. Here you go, Elijah. Thank you, Sonny. Okay. I guess Phoebe thinks I have my stuffed animals, so she had to get her stuffed animals and put it over here too. Do you see the tag for this one, Elijah? Did it fall off? So this little house set I had made was entered in decorative painting any item. So here it is on the front, and here's the back side. And this was decorative painting any item, and it did get first place. So that was nice too. And then Christmas ornaments, we have to enter 3. So I have a Santa head and 2 gingerbread heads, and it got first place. And then my acrylic any other, my church that I have sitting on my console table, got second place. Okay, watch out, Phoebe. Watch out, girly. Okay, and then woodcraft, I entered this right here. Don't ruffle my feathers. And it got 3rd place. So I think this was my first 3rd place one to show. I don't know, I can't remember. Might have been another one. Okay, and then Phoebe, let me get her. And then for dolls clothing, I entered my Indian dress with the little moccasin shoes and the headband, and that got first place. Okay, and then under, let me see what this is under, holiday wreath, I did my Thanksgiving wreath with the pilgrims and turkey, and it did get first place. I don't know what Phoebe thinks she's doing. Thank you, Elijah. Okay, and then Christmas wreath with Santa and the elf and Rudolph hanging the lights got first place. All right, and then this is just under the category wreath, and the big tags there hanging in the front hiding some of that, but it did get first place. So there was 3 wreath categories: plain wreath, holiday wreath, and Christmas wreath. So that one was first place. Phoebe, come look at your toys. Alright, my fall banner. And this was a pattern by Terry at Yarn Joy Podcast. She did a crochet along. This is her pattern, and she did a tutorial showing how to do it. And at that time, I did not know how to crochet. And so I asked Terry, would you mind if I loomed it? And she said, sure, go ahead. And so I started it, and then I ended up having a stroke, and then it was a long period. Excuse me. I had a stroke, and then it was just a long period of sickness and other health things happening. And so I didn't get back to it. But then my goal was to finish it by this fall. So it's this fall wall hanging banner. And it did get first place. And I was so excited to see that it got first place. I'll always, remember Terry whenever I pull this out. So right now it's just like this, but I think I'm going to sew a piece of material onto the back, but at the top, not sew it closed, leave a space, and just put some Velcro there to, so I can Velcro it closed, but I'm going to stuff it for a fall pillow. And then after the fall season, I can just take the stuffing out and roll it up for easy storage. And I don't know what Phoebe is doing. Phoebe, you're a little bit cray-cray. And then in knitted baby blanket, I got first place on my turtle blanket. So this was loom knitted, and in the egg down here I have a little turtle that comes out, and then I just put some little turtles in different places. This was fun to make. I got started on it and didn't want to stop and just worked all the way through it. And then my knitted Afghan. Do you see the ribbon for this one, Elijah? My knitted Afghan is my calendar blanket, and I can't hold it all up at the same time. But it did get first place, but the ribbon has come off into the basket or boxes down here. But this is the top of it, and then this is the bottom half. And so they just had this folded up, like, I mean, the judge, I'm sure, unfolded it and looked at it, but then all week long people come through and look at the items, and it was folded up like this. And with signs that says do not touch. So, you know, the people who came to the fair really didn't get to look at it and see. So Jody's pillow that I made him, and I did a little video about doing it. It was entered in any other pillow, and it did get first place. So he can have his pillow back now. One side is material, coffee on it, and the other side is bacon and eggs. Then my knitted, my Christmas stocking. It is knitted, but my Christmas stocking got first place, and I was very proud of that because it is, you know, my pattern that I made. So, and then I say that most of my things are my patterns because I just loom knit and use my Addy or whatever and just create things. But under holiday decorations, I put my pumpkin stack that I made for my dining table, and it did get first place. So that was nice. Here you go, Elijah. Can you get these? Okay, and then under Christmas Any Other, I had a couple different things that I was going to take to enter in that, and ended up just went with the Rudolph, and he got third place. And I can't even remember the items that placed before him right now. I think one of them, Christmas Any Other, one of them was like a snowman's hat made with a charger plate and a can upside down on it, spray painted black with Christmas garland and decorations and stuff around the brim of the hat. So that was really cute. And I can't remember what got second, but I think that one got first. And then for novelty, in a different category, I entered this hamburger, and it got second place. And I can't remember at all what. Maybe a purse or a bag or something got first. I can't remember. But anyway, I was happy it got second place. And then I had just under table arrangement, I took these little, Phoebe, no, don't. Phoebe. She's trying to eat the little moss on it. These got first place. But for a little table arrangement, those three together. And then under Christmas decoration, and actually I did make this for a Valentine decoration, but it, you know, it could go Christmas too. I had, it got first place. I had originally made one for Ella at No Catchy Name and for Valentine's Day and sent it to Ella. And then I eventually made myself one and I just put it in under Christmas decoration. And then under baby knitted garments, whew, let me see if I can hold this up. It's a cowgirl hat, and it has the little thingies hanging down, and it's a Jessie inspired hat. I have seen this in crochet, but I loom knitted it. And then cowgirl boots. So it was knitted baby, and it did get first place. There you go, Elijah. Thank you. Okay, under knitted scarf, I entered my Harry Potter scarf. And on one side, it comes down and has these people. And then it goes around the neck. And on the other side, it has these. And it did get first place. And then under, let's see, what category is this? Knitted set. I did this hat and cowl set. And so that did get first place. And then knitted purse. I had knitted this little Instagram purse with the camera strap, and it did get first place. Okay, and then under knitted collar, I put in this little very light weight, breezy yellow cowl, Phoebe. And so I had put this in, and it did get first place. And then under child's knitted, I made this fox hood, and it got second place. I think a baby sweater got first place, and it was very nicely done, and I know it took a lot of work because it was the whole sweater with sleeves and everything. And then under adult knitted wear, put in this shawl and a hat. Oh, here's the hat. This hat and matching shawl, and it got second place. And it was a shawl that did get first place, and it was beautiful. It looked like stained glass almost. I mean, just the colors, it reminded me of stained glass. It had lots of colors in it, and it was just wavy all through it. And it was beautiful, and most definitely deserved first place. Then I have this jar that I painted. It was put in Go Green, where you recycle items or whatever, crafty stuff. And so I had painted lavender on this Go Green jar, and it did not place, which is totally fine. And then my wall hanging, any other, I had just put in this little I picked you cotton sign that I had made, and it did not place either. So that was everything I put in the fair, I believe. And our fair just does first, second, and third places. It doesn't do any kind of best of show or grand prize or anything like that. It's just first, second, and third. But our fair does pay really well. Like most of our categories, well, I say most, there's lots of categories that pay out $10 for first place. So on the ones of mine, mostly paid out $8 for first place, 8, 6, and 4. The blankets paid out $10 for first place. But I think the other categories were either 8, 6, and 4, or 6, 4, and 2 or 3 or something like that. But anyway, I did get a nice big fat check. And I'll just tell you, I did win $256 at the fair. And so I was very, very pleased with that. I've already spent it. I took Elijah yesterday and got his uniform for EMT. He had to have pants, boots, and a special shirt ordered with his name and stuff like that on it. And all that stuff was very expensive, so it took all of my fair money, which I'm more than glad, you know, that I had the money there to pay for it. And so I am already planning on things that I'm going to make for next year's fair. And also, I learned to crochet this past week. So next year, I could enter crochet and knitted. And also, I'd like to do some more painting this year, and maybe even enter some photography. I mean, I'm always snapping pictures of stuff with my phone, so I may as well just print those and enter them in the fair. So that would be fun too, to enter more items. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you all again very soon. Here, Phoebe. Tell them bye.